Hello and welcome back to 16 years and now kid free. I thought I'd give you something that isn't coronation related, you know, and it might look like I'm actually in the middle of nowhere. I'm not. I'm by this chapel, and even though the chapel doesn't have a lot going for it in the way of architecture and things like that, it does have this little thing called history, because this little chapel here was of St Thomas of Bekette. The fellow was mad and he's now buried in Canterbury Cathedral. And although Canterbury Cathedral is quite impressive, imagine coming out to these churches in the middle of the Romney Marsh, closer to Brooklyn, that's like 20 miles, if not 25 miles away from where Canterbury is. That's a horse ride and a half, that is. But if you come down here, you know, there's, well, I must admit, I'm in a bit of a grayer day. You know, you'll find pictures of this with amazing sunsets, you know, starbursts, everything like that. But I thought, you know what, I'm not going to sit in front of a TV all day and come out and do a bit of videoing. And you can get the key to this from the house that's just over there. Yeah, it says go out, no, Christ, right, footpaths over there, and it says turn right out there, and it's the first house on the left, but don't knock. Oh, and another thing is, if you're coming down here in the summer months, I know like the 18th of June, the 16th of July, and then sort of middle of the month times, they have a pop-up cafe, an information hub, so you'll be able to see a little bit more and hear a bit more about it, and there is even reports that sometimes you can ring the bell. But yeah, out here for a little bit of history, get the old leggies working in amongst quite beautiful surroundings. Fair enough, yes, I know it's grey, but you can't have every sunny day, can you? Really. But yeah, and the stupid thing is, I've lived around, well, on the Romney Marsh, well, for the better part of 37 years. Yeah, and this is the first time I've come to see it. I know, silly, I know. But yeah, I'll come out, I've seen it. I might go and find some other old buildings in a minute. But it does have a sense with it, you know, of real history and real significance, which is quite maddening considering it's so sedate and, you know, sedate I think is the word I'm going to use. I'm trying to think of other words, but I can't actually remember any of them. But yeah, you come out here, you've got all the lovely lily pads starting to bloom. It's a nice place out here, apart from the airplane going over top, where I would have said it was very peaceful and quiet. But it is. You know, there's stretches out here in the Romney Marsh that you think you'd only get up mountains or in the middle of, like, you know, national parks and that, where you can just sit back, and enjoy the tranquility. Yeah, if you notice the spot, I'm getting quite a few of them. I don't know why I've exploded with spots while I've been back down here. Maybe it's all the kebabs I've eaten, or the Chinese that I had with Becky and James last night. Well, I only had a little bit, and I ate the rest for breakfast. Call it disgusting, I call it food. When you've done trips like me, you know, what I've done, you know, you take whatever opportunities you can. You know, there's less work to put in, why put it in? As my old man used to say, why have a dog and bark yourself? Don't know if that quite antiquates to what I'm saying. Rabbling on a bit. I think it's because I haven't done a video in the last few days. But I've just been chilling out, to be honest. You know, trying to think where my mind will be next. What to do next, what to take videos of. You know, I think everybody's sick and tired of me. Oh, and another thing. When you lock a gate, make sure it's locked and shut. So many people just let it swing shut and then it's left open. And then some poor farmer ends up chasing around after his sheep or cattle or whatever else he's got there. Oh my word. But yeah, just trying to figure out what's going on next. Who's going to repair William, sorting bits out around here, and just generally having a nice little bit of a chill. I think got that breeze, so I don't know how much of that you actually heard. Right, I'm going to go and search of another oldie woldy place, and I'll catch you then. But on that note, like I always say, take it easy, keep adventuring, and up your bye.